Hello girls and boys, how's it going? So yeah, last week has been pretty crazy. Over the last weekend, last Saturday, we did the Meetup in Pune, where we had close to about 100 subscribers. Very, very high energy meetup. Met a lot of good people, a lot of people that I've been interacting with over comments, over lives. Got an opportunity to talk to them, spend some time with them. Lot of great Q&A. Amazing meetup. And thank you everyone for those who showed up to that meetup. Next one, we'll be doing at 50K. It'll be bigger, better, stronger. So stay tuned for the next one. And then after that, I was invited to VIT Vellore, where I went, was part of a hackathon. I gave a talk there. Auditorium full of about 600 students. Phenomenal experience there as well. So in this video, I wanted to keep it a little different. I wanted to keep it casual. I didn't have the time to dress up and go in my typical setup. Just recording it around the place where I stay. But I wanted to talk about a couple of things that I observed in both of these two experiences. In my meetup and also in the talk that I did at the engineering college. So that is what this video is going to be about. It's by what I observed, and I'm not making any commentary. I'm not giving any conclusions or suggestions. It's just what I have observed, and I wanted to share that with you. Tells a lot about what is going on in the industry. So watch till the end. This is going to be a fun one. I started off with a 15-20 minute talk where we spoke about something called BHAG goals. BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goals. I spoke about that for a while, and then I shared my personal BHAG goals, which is 100K subscribers on this channel by 31st December 2024. And the second one, a TEDx talk on success and spirituality before 31st December 2024. These are my personal BHAG goals, and I'm doing the work for it. The manifestation is happening as we speak, and as we are part of the same journey, I will keep you updated on how these things go. Next goal is to cross 50K subscribers on this channel, and I need your help to get there. So we spoke about that, then I called the panelists up. But what I was very impressed with the energy of that room and the curiosity of the audience, of the subscribers, to make a success for themselves. So that's one. So the second interesting observation is that there is no perfect job. I'll tell you what I mean by that. So somebody who was a student was looking to get his or her first job, and to them, the moment they got their first job, they would have made it. Somebody who's had 2-3 years experience was looking to get into an leader's role, an engineering lead role, a team leader role, and they were thinking if they just made the team leader role, life would be awesome. Somebody who was at 7-8 years experience wanted to become an architect, and they were thinking if only I can become a DevOps architect, life would be awesome. And then there were people who were heading business units at 15 odd years experience. And then there were people who was heading business units at 15-20 years experience. And they were saying only if I can do more technical work would I be fulfilled. No job is perfect. Every job, every position, every salary comes with its own set of challenges. So very interesting observation from the panel discussion. The audience was saying that there is a lot of dearth of good jobs. We are applying everywhere, or they are looking for somebody else, and we are not getting the right job. This is what the audience was saying. The panelist was saying exactly the opposite thing. They were saying, hey, we have so many open positions in each of our organizations, but we are not able to find the right talent. The people who come up, they don't know a whole lot. They're using ChatGPT to do the assignments. They are just not serious about their jobs. And they don't know enough to be able to barely even qualify, forget excel at the interviews. Two exactly opposite opinions coming from two exactly opposite sides. I found that very, very interesting. I don't have an answer to this in this video. I don't want to give my opinion, but I want to hear from you. If you are somebody who's recruiting for your teams, tell me if you're getting the right talent that you're looking for. If you are somebody who's applying to change a job, tell me if you think there are enough opportunities. Let's talk in the comments. So another interesting observation that I had is action cures everything. And about more than 85% of the people were stuck in a constant analysis paralysis mode. Some was thinking about trying to switch a job, but thinking how will I do it? Some wanted to start writing a blog, again thinking how will I do it? Some even wanted to start a YouTube channel, again thinking what will it happen? How will it work? Will somebody look at it or not? What should be my 2-year strategy and all of that? And planning is great. My only thought was, what if you had just made your first video? What if you had just written your first blog? What if you had just given your first interview? Instead of just paralyzing everything. And the moment you give the first one, you figure out what is missing, the second one is better, the 10th interview is better, and you have a job offer. And by the 20th video, you have your first video which crosses 20-30k views. And that's how life goes. But I also know from experience that 80% of the people will always stay in analysis paralysis mode. That's where the Pareto principle is, the 80-20 rule. The 20% will get 80% of the fruit because they will go out there and make it happen. Another very interesting observation. Everybody is looking for answers, but they're looking for answers outside. They're looking for answers in a senior, in a YouTube video, in a meetup, anywhere else but inside. And you know what? If you ask enough questions, if you ask the right questions, they will themselves tell you the answer. And the observation is, they already know the answers, but they're not going deep enough, they're not digging deep enough, they are not meditating enough, they are not listening to themselves enough. That's the observation. That's what I got from the meetup. Okay, let's talk about the VIT experience now. I was completely amazed by the innovative nature of these guys. So some of the kids were building applications which were near real time, going on to real time, right? They were doing different sort of things like getting real time traffic data and doing stuff with it, getting real time weather information and building apps on it. Totally phenomenal stuff. The others were on the completely opposite end of the spectrum, doing some really rocket science stuff with AI and advanced ML engines. Totally phenomenal stuff by these students. Second observation, while some of these ideas are fantastic, all of these ideas or most of these ideas were incubated and debated upon in air-conditioned classrooms. The user feedback was a critical element that was missing. For example, one kid came up to me and he was building some phenomenal app for the farmers. Only one question I had: how many farmers have you spoken to? The answer? 0. User feedback. You might have a fantastic idea and from your point of view, it could be exactly what the user wants. But if you haven't stepped out of your comfortable air-conditioned room, gone into the field and spoken to a farmer, what good is the app if the farmer is going to create the app? If the farmer is going to use the app, right? Second, interesting observation. One stark difference between the college of today and the college of 15-20 years is the amount of exposure that you guys have. Everything from different kinds of clubs to IEEE, so to this and that, phenomenal exposure. Everything about this hackathon was organized by students. Everything from my transportation to flight tickets to guest relations, everything was being run by students. And it was almost like running a large enterprise. And I'm sure as a student, if you involve yourself in these kind of activities, get this experience, you will be very, very job ready. So phenomenal exposure given by the college and phenomenal opportunity for a student to participate in these things and learn for themselves. So everybody talks about the problems of social media. I saw social media being a superpower with these kids. I'll give you an example. Whenever there is something to search, there is something to know about, these kids were able to go from Twitter to LinkedIn to Instagram, I don't know what, in under 60 seconds and come out with different answers to those problems. I saw a very different use of social media. If only we knew how to use it this way, it is a complete superpower. It is not just scrolling mindlessly on reels and stuff like that. It is the ability to use social media to your benefit and to be able to do phenomenal ground-breaking research in a matter of minutes across multiple social media channels. Love that part of it. I learned a lot from this experience. The last observation, one set completely focused on what they want to do, completely dedicated to what they're achieving, blinder focus, and then putting in the effort to achieve their goals. These are the kind of guys who are getting placements, who are getting internships, who are moving ahead in life, and who are just concerned about, hey, what's going on ahead a little bit, and a little bit of skepticism, which is fine, which is understood at this age. The other side of students, and the majority is on the other side of the spectrum. Completely confused, completely scared about AI, completely immersed in what is going on in the world. Hey, that country launched an attack on that country. Everybody's headed for a war. There is world war going to happen. The entire economy of the world is going down. Oh my God, how will I get a job? Oh my God, how will I survive? Oh my God, I am doomed. That's the second set of audience. Same college, same set of teachers, same environment. Only difference is how you control your mind and what you do with your mind. Stark difference in approach, stark difference to approach, leading to stark differences in outcomes. You choose what outcome you like. Basis of that, you choose what approach you want to have in life. Hope you like this video and the observations that I have. Let me know in the comments what observations you believe in, what observation you resonate with, and then we'll talk in the next one. And that's my daughter saying hello. Alright, bye guys.